How's it going, everyone? It's Otaku Tavern back to you with another video. Been a little bit since I've done one of these walk videos. It's just been way too hot, but it's in the 50s today, so I thought, what the hell, why not? Anyway, something I want to talk about a little more about today is like friends, Discord servers, social media, quite a bit of things. But I don't know if anybody's ever really sat out and thought about this, but back the other day when I uploaded a video from Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, which is, I got more of those coming, by the way. Like the card that I got to drop, Ushioni. This card is in the Fiend class monsters. It's a Fiend type monster. Well, some of you may know where I'm about to go with this, but if you rearrange the word friend, you get Fiend. Don't know if anybody noticed that, but yeah, you actually do. Same thing if you take like love and spell it backwards, you sort of get evil, but it's pronounced evil. But still, nonetheless, I guess that a lot of people use that in relationship wise. But anyway, yeah, you can spell out fiend with friend, and I think that's very I think that actually makes pretty good sense, honestly. Because like most people are fiends nowadays, bro. Like, they want to use you, they want to take advantage of you, they betray you, they don't really care about you, right? Like, the whole thing. But it's like, the thing with like that is, going back to like the Discord servers, this is like, to be honest with you, this is like for normies. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't know of one outcast who has completely and utterly made like a buttload of true friends on Discord. They may say they have friends, but yet again, if I talk to them and tell them what a true friend is, that's when it's put to the test. That's when they start doubting, because they don't, they're so quick to call these people friends when in most reality, more than likely they're not. They're an acquaintance at best, if that. So obviously pick your friends wisely if you can make them. Same thing with other relationships, pick them wisely, because, it's, that stuff can really just destroy a person. It's like, say like, like you got like buddies, right? Or so you claim. You got buddies, and then, I don't know, say like, you don't hear from them for like a month or two. And then they just, bam, all of a sudden, oh, hey, I've been busy, and it's just like a continuation of the same thing. And it's like, sure, some people may be like, well, they got lives outside of this, and this. While that is true, yes. However, they're failing to admit, and they're ignoring the brutal truth about this. And the brutal truth about this is these people are ghosting. They're ghosting, and then bam, they show right back up, maybe give you a couple little breadcrumbs here and there, and then bam, they disappear yet again for Lord only knows how long, right? So it's like, these people, they're not your buddies, man. They're really not. Like, I know a lot of people tend to think that these people are, but it's like, they're really not. And that's why a lot of men have actually given up on friends because everyone is fake. You know, everyone is fake. They're either gossiping, comparing themselves to someone on social media, competing against each other on social media. And if you don't believe me, so I'll tell you what you are to do. Now, I have personally been in party chats where this has happened. I've been in Discord calls where this has happened. So get in a party with your buddies, right? And then invite a female to that little call or party or whatever, and see how fast that call changes. See how fast it changes. Because they are going to be trying to throw each other under the bus if there's even just a 0.1% chance that they could get some out of this woman. That's it, man. And it's like, you know, a lot of times, you know, like people are like, oh, you know, the brotherhood is, you know, number one. And it's like, you know, I have yet in my life to see a brotherhood withstand a female coming into it. I have yet to see it, because if you say that it does, then you don't understand the nature of any of these people. Because if they think that there's a chance that they could get some female attention, they're going to take it. They are going to defriend you. They're going to throw you under the bus. They're going to betray you. They do not care, bro. Like, even if it's just for a day, man, they're gonna do it. And, you know, I'm not saying that there's not anybody out there that won't be like, nah, I respect my bro like that. No, there more than likely probably is. But I would say it's few and far between. I would say it's very few and far between. Like, I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. It's ridiculous. It's like, you know, why can't you just, like, let's say you got the brotherhood in there, or whatever you want to call it, and then you got the boys in there, and then the female joins the party. Bro, I've even seen like skits about this on YouTube. There's this one guy that I watch. You know, his name is Shad Kind of Funny, and he did a skit about this, and it was totally true and hilarious, because that is exactly how it is. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. But, you know, like, you know, and you might say, oh, well, you know, you got to be open about your interests and stuff like that. Look, that does not matter. I'm going to tell you now, in a Discord server, your message gets buried in the server very fast. Very fast. Like, as a matter of fact, nobody probably even sees it. That's probably how fast it's going. Because there's only certain individuals who are able to talk to certain individuals in these Discord servers. You notice a lot of times when you're in a Discord server, it's like the same 10, 20, 30 people talking with each other. It's not, you know, a lot of the newcomers, they try talking and then their message just gets buried every time. They get ignored and they just they just leave the server. Like, and, you know, I'm glad I left all the Discord servers I was in, because it's a joke. It's a complete joke. And, you know, other social medias know better, like Facebook groups, right? Like I did a lot of that back in the day, and that's the same thing, man. It's like, you know, and the thing is if you're not like in the clique and with like certain individuals, they don't care if you leave or stay. They really don't. Like that, you wasn't welcome to begin with, bro. Like if you say, well, I just don't really feel like I need to be in this community, yada, 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 you will have almost the entire community a lot of the times just be like, oh, well, this is not an airplane place, no need to announce your departure. Like, they will say stuff like that to you, seriously, because what they're showing you is they do not give a fuck one way or another. That's what they're showing you. And, you know, sorry to curse, but it's just the truth, bro. Like, You know, situations like this, you really got to ask yourself, you know, why continue to look for something that does not exist? You know, that's, or at least for you anyway. You know, like maybe someone watching this channel feels the same way. I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, then you probably feel the same way based on the title alone. So, you know, like it's better to, I'll tell you this, it's better to be alone than be surrounded with fake people. It's better to be alone than having, you know, some sort of like toxic woman or man you're with. You know, like, you know, there's a lot of toxic, you know, women that these men get with, and then there's toxic men that these women get with, and it's like those are the ones they always want, bro. If you're good to them and all that, even friendships, man, if you actually care, they don't want you. I mean, you know, that was like one time, you know, I was having a conversation one time with my wife one time, and she was talking about how this one person said they didn't want to be friends with her because she was too nice, that they wanted a bitch as a friend. And, you know, really just think about that. Really just sit and think about that. They're pretty much being open with you. They want toxic people is what they want, because they're toxic themselves, bro. They're fake themselves. You know, like, they want other fake people in their circle. Like I said before, it's a competition. Who can be more fake? Who can be more narcissistic? Who can be more of a hater? Who can do the trends more better than the other person? That's what it's about, man. Who can use someone other than the other person? Who can belittle and bully someone more than the other person? That's all it is, bro. You see this shit all the time on the internet. And it's like, going back to like the woman joining the party, why can't y'all just all hang out and play the damn game? You know, just because the opposite gender comes into the party chat don't mean that the party, you know, that stuff's got to change, man. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, a man can't like get a girlfriend or nothing on PlayStation or Xbox or PC or whatever, but like, I mean, to betray your brotherhood like that though, bro, if you actually got it, nah, man. But here's the thing, bro. These people, they don't mean anything to them. That's what it boils down to. They don't mean a damn thing to them. And, you know, I talked about before, like, people will, you have these people you talk to, these acquaintances. Like, I had this one guy I talked about once, like, you know, he would defriend me multiple times, get mad, block, and then add me back later on. And, see, the last time I got the last laugh though, because I told him, I said, look, I said, this is done here. I said, I'm not doing this no more. I said, you can go be fake, you can go be whatever you want to be, but I'm not going to be a part of it no more. And I blocked him, and I still have him blocked to this day. So, I mean, you even see this in family dynamics too, man. Like, you know, family, spouse relationships, friendship, it's all the same, bro. Like, almost a lot of people are just so fake nowadays. And, you know, social media has made this worse. And it's like, regardless if it's the groups on Facebook, it doesn't matter what your interests are, by the way. Like, people will only connect to you is if you are a certain type of way. You know, maybe this could be a certain status, a certain political stance, maybe a certain religion, maybe, you know, it's always got to be about something. And it's like, why can't you just kind of bond over the interests and just call it a day, man? Like, But it's like, nah, you can't do that, because those people, that's all they want to talk about, man. I mean, it's like, another thing too is like, you know, like with playing Marvel Rivals a lot, man. You know, I play that game a lot. And I have not had one single person like friend me on there. Like, I've not, and that goes with any online game, really. Like, nobody's friending anybody, bro. Like, as a matter of fact, in a lot of things, like, that was one reason why I'd actually quit Dead by Daylight back in the day, is because they don't help you, bro. Like, the only way they will help you is if you can distract them enough for them to escape or something, right? Like, that's how that works. And it's like, you know, like this other game that I do play, like Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which is based off the old 80s film. Like, it's the same thing, bro. Nobody's helping nobody on there unless they're in a party chat with them. Like, I mean, usually most of the time when I escape, bro, it's me going and getting like the spark plug, the gas, filling up the boat, or, you know, getting a weapon, bashing the gate in, and then, you know, using the key to unlock it to escape myself. Like, ain't nobody helping me escape. I'm doing it all by myself, man. And it's like, you know, something that was designed to be sociable, it doesn't work. You know, social media, same thing. It was invented to be a good thing, but now you clearly see that ain't the case. It's the total opposite of what it was designed for. So another thing too is, like, a lot of times when you talk to people, all they know how to talk about is their damn career. That's all they know how to talk about. Like, these people are so, like, brainwashed and normified. That's all they know how to talk about. I'm not saying that you can't never talk about that, but it's like, you know, that's the first question they ask you, bro. Like, that's just, I don't know, man, that's weird. It's stupid. Why does that matter? If that's what bases a friendship to you, you're the problem. Like, but, I mean, these people, they don't care, bro. They really don't. And they will discard you so quick, man. They really will. And they won't think twice about it. You know, and my advice to you is this. If you have friends that disappear for a month or two and they ain't talking to you, get rid of them. Another thing too is, like, most people are talking to one another because they're freaking bored. Literally, I'm not even joking. Most people literally talk to people because they're bored. Like, it's like they don't really want to talk to you, but they got to fill the boredom in somehow. So they're like, well, I'll just talk to this person just to kill the boredom. And it's like, I don't understand that myself. I mean, me personally, I'll be honest with you, I never get bored. I don't. Because, like, I can play games. I mean, I can listen to music. I got a lot of stuff I can do, man. Like, I don't get bored, really. Like, I mean, I get lonely a lot, but I don't get bored. Like, bro, I haven't been bored since I was like a kid. Like, that's foreign to me, bro, because, like, I just do things. I mean, no, I mean, I guess, you know, like, I guess you could say that, like, I'm sort of bored if there's, like, severe weather and, like, I have to pack up, like, all my games and stuff and put them in an underground shelter. I guess you could say I'm a little bored, but I'm not like fully bored because I can just watch something on the TV, man, until I have to go in there. Like, so I'm not really fully bored. I've still got something to occupy me, right? Or I could just play like Pokemon on my phone, bro, or Yu-Gi-Oh on my phone or something. Kirby, you know, like whatever. Or I could listen to music on my phone. I mean, I don't know. I don't get bored, man. Like, so I'm not going to sit here and lower myself to be a moron and just talk to people because I'm bored, man. Like, I don't understand this either. And, you know, I'll tell you another thing too. It's like, a lot of these guys, you'll be in a party, say there's a woman in there, and you start trying to talk, and it's like they start trying to talk with like certain authority, like because they're trying to impress this female in the party, right? Or the Discord call or messenger call, whatever it is, right? They're trying to impress this person, because it's like, you know, their intent's pretty clear, but like, I mean, it's pretty, it's pretty pathetic that, you know, friends are a joke nowadays. They really are. Like, I mean, I would say, you know, I've got one good friend. But as far as like, you know, like brotherhood, like, because the friend I'm really close with is a female, but like, you know, like, I've never had that like close bond with another man for like a good friendship brotherhood. I've never had that, bro. You know, and it's like, another thing too you got to deal with too is like, you know, if you're a true friend, you know, a lot of times, say you with a brotherhood, you know, they end up with some woman that ain't good or whatever, bro, they don't even talk to you no more, bro. Like, that's it. You are completely ghosted. It's like, you know, it's like you didn't even ever exist to this person. And it's like, I mean, hey, look, I can understand trying to like kind of focus on someone else, but like, I mean, a fake person though, you're choosing a fake person over a true genuine person, maybe. Yeah, that's whacked, man. That's very whacked. But like, yeah, man. I mean, it doesn't matter what space you're in. I mean, like I said, I'm an otaku. I've not found any brotherhood in this space. None in the anime space, like I said, and none in the gaming space either. Like, like, another thing too is like a lot of times when you're talking to somebody, it's like, you know, they're using you for background noise, man. Like they're not even really listening to what you're saying. They're using you for background noise. Like, and it's like, you know, are you going to put up with that? Or are you going to, you know, call them out on it and just stop talking or something? Because, I mean, you got to do something, because if you don't, you're just, I don't know, man. It's you're a wuss, I guess, because you're scared to call them out on it. And I mean, but yeah, anyway, man, like things like that, like, you know, even friending people on games, whether it's like Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Marvel Rivals, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, you know, whether it's whatever anime game it is, y'all, like we all play, or maybe even the rare chance you play an American game, right? Like, you know, Another game like I've not really had any friends on is like Valorant, right? Like I've not met anybody on that. I mean, I could go on all day, bro. Like, it's just, it's crazy. You know, and another thing too is like, you know, people like that too, they like, when someone tries to join their world, like on Genshin Impact, like a lot of these people will be like, oh man, someone wants to play with me. Nah, bro, they just want to loot your shit. They don't want to play with you, bro. They just want to loot your shit because they're trying to like level up their own stuff. Like, bro, they ain't trying to be friends with you. They ain't trying to help you out. They ain't trying to loot your stuff. That's what they're trying to do, man. Like, you know, Black Desert, that's another one. Man, like, that's another good game that, like, I've not had anybody friend me on, bro. Phantasy Star Online 2. I could go on, man. Like, it was just so much. But, I mean, I don't play a lot of these American games. And I imagine when GTA 6 comes out, I probably won't find anybody on there to play with either. You know, I'm pretty certain of that. Like, you know, there's certain situations, you know, you do have to give up on. You know, all these people are like, oh, don't give up, you know. And it's like, you know, I can agree with that for the most part. However, there are some situations you must give up on. Like I was just speaking to someone the other day. He talked about how he used to have a Discord server, but he didn't have anybody to invite to the Discord server, didn't have any buddies, and he just canned it. He quit. Because what else is he gonna do? Like, what else is he gonna do? Is he gonna snap his fingers and magically make people come to his server? No, that's not the way it works, man. So, yeah, anyway, man, anyway, guys, I guess this rant is over, but like, yeah, I mean, look out for some of these things, man. And like I said, I got more Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories videos coming. I also got some Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels of the Roses videos coming. And I might actually do some videos of Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 on the PS2. I might do some videos on that too. So, but yeah, probably let's probably upload tomorrow sometime. So anyway, y'all, yeah, if y'all had this problem too, just nobody wants to help you out on a game, like nobody wants to be friendly. It's like, actually, you know what? One more thing before I go. I've seen so many like profiles, like whether it's Steam, PlayStation, Xbox. I've seen this online. I've personally encountered this. They will put like in their bio, extremely friendly, right? And it's like, oh, okay, you know, I'm going to add them. Bro, they don't say a word to you. They don't say a word to you. And it's like, you know, how is that friendly? Oh, is it just they're being friendly just to add you because they're bored? Is that what it means? Because that's the only thing it can mean. Because they're obviously not talking to you. But, anyway, y'all, like I said, like and subscribe, I guess, or don't. And, yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.